Hey everyone. So, I'm not at my desk, and I'm not at Red Team Alliance, and I am regrettably not at the Pink House. I'm in an airport, which is pretty much my third home at this point, right? I am actually in an airport where I've landed, and as the title suggests, boy howdy, the number one upgrade you can ever have when flying with firearms is an AirTag. I mean, honestly, this goes for anybody flying with check bags at this point. How much are AirTags? $2. Literally that. I thought they were like $100. All right, 25 goddamn dollars. Everybody should have an AirTag in every bag they ever check at this point, in my humble opinion. And a loving spouse who has an iPhone who will check it for you because I can't on this Android. But what just happened? Literally, now today was a dick partially in the butthole kind of day. I was in Tulsa, which is never a great start to a day. Sorry, Oklahomans. And weather was it was all tornado-y and stuff. So my Tulsa to Dallas got screwed around and late. I didn't make my connect. Automatically got protected on the next itinerary. Alaska's pretty good about that. Not perfect. The Alaska American integration, I'll do a longer video at some point. And people are asking, what's that change to Alaska been like? It's not as unified a product. But, I got on another flight. I could not come straight to Seattle where I was going. I had to bounce through Portland and then Seattle. Got to see the cool green carpet. But my bags, right? My luggage was hopping all over the place. But again, thank God for AirTags. So I'm talking to Tara and she's like, yep, your bag is, I think your bag's on this, because she's looking at her pilot software. She's like, I guarantee you, your bag's on 573. It's coming straight from Dallas. We see it over Colorado. We see it over Idaho. Look at this. Your bag's going to land at the same time as you. How fun is that? And then I land and it turned into, and this is over an hour now, of just a minor shit show of no one knowing where the bags were and retagged, untagged. In my opinion, and said the guy who's not in the aviation industry, the fact that luggage tags, which are not short numbers, right? The fact that a luggage tag, and if you've ever done a lost bag claim, they put DL for Delta or AS for, and then your full bag tag. The fact that that's not the most universal UPC, UUID, unique number imaginable is crazy to me. The fact that anybody, because bags get shunted around during emergencies, rebookings, lost luggage, bags bounce on other metal, right? The fact that any carrier anywhere can't just enter in, where is this bag, and just see it is, to me, a little bit freaking nuts. But again, I'm not in aviation in that side of the house. What is nuts, and the point of this video, is that Tara and I knew for a fact that the luggage made it here. We knew it didn't come on the flight I came in on, but we knew the flight. We watched it in the sky. And again, my heart goes out to a lot of airport workers. Do you remember it was Lufthansa who was the first ones to say, we're going to ban AirTags. And then they got their dick smacked and said, no, you can't do that. Because airline workers kind of hate this. Airline workers are dealing with software that is, I couldn't write software as extensive and comprehensive, I'm sure, but it's not great. And there's loads of error conditions and weird edge cases where they just kind of don't know. And they just want you to go away. And they'll say things like, I don't think it made the connection. Your bag is still in Toronto. And they'll say it very authoritatively just to get you the fuck off the counter. But nowadays, passengers can be like, look at my phone. The goddamn bag is not in Toronto. It's, I watched it go through here and here. Hello, doggos. People can say, my bag is within 100 yards of this spot. Fucking find it. And airline workers, it puts them in a hard spot because they're all they know how to do is bang on keys and look at their monitors, keep saying, no, your bag is definitely in Cincinnati. But thank goodness that tonight I had an AirTag and I made myself, with all this pile of privilege that I am, a persistent, polite problem. And they said, go talk to American. Fine, I'll go talk to American. My first leg of the day was American because Alaska doesn't fly to more than 8.5 cities. American's fuck no, it's not here. Go back to Alaska. It just kept ping-ponging around and not leaving. And they kept escalating me and finding a supervisor, and everyone's saying your bag's not here. And I'm like, goddamn is. And if you don't find it for me in the next, I didn't have a number in my head, but I was I'm just going to go to the airport unit. And I know never talk to cops, but at some point you got to say, hi, the airline has my gun. It's within 100 yards of this spot and they're not giving it to me. And frankly, if Tara had said, hey, your gun's moving again, because it stopped moving for a while. If it had started moving again, I literally would have bit my own tongue and gone and found a cop and been like, this bag is leaving the airport. There's a gun in it. What the hell? But eventually somebody, because I just kept standing there and they had to just keep going off, looking elsewhere and checking around. Eventually someone's like, oh, it's down here. And lo and behold, I'll drop some footage in. It was here along this wall, just unattended, just sitting there among a pile of shit. And it had been there for, I don't know, half an hour, more, less, who the fucking knows?
He's helping me. He's the
Okay.
Yeah, but now we want a supervisor because it's a gun case.
Yes.
And then they called.
They said they're gonna be here.
They said they have another tag they're making put on it.
Black. It's a black Pelican case. It looks like a large suitcase.
The bag and the gun case have the same scan. So if you receive that one, the gun case should be on that same flight.
I guarantee you it was. I was watching it the whole time.
So they always send the passenger down here.
Mhm.
Once the passenger tell them, we started off with the American. They will always the American have to talk to them, but they will never do.
You're missing golf clubs, is it?
Yep. You too?
Firearm.
That might be a little worse.
Well, literally, there's an AirTag in it. We know exactly. It's been on the ground for half an hour. No one knows. Like
129 oversize, it drops to oversize 8. Oversize 8? Yeah.
She said it's in Dallas. There's no way because the bag is tagged using a rush tag. So once they rush the bag, that means it's gonna be on the same flight. So I believe if the bag was tagged under a rush tag, it should be with the sole as the gun case.
there's an AirTag in the gun case. It's on the ground in Seattle right now. It's absolutely here in this airport.
He's looking because he came down there, and the agent with you guys sent him down here to check with us.
You guys are awesome.
Hello again. They sent me back here.
So this one you have the.
I have this one. Yeah. It's got to have been pulled by a ramper, and they're sitting on it somewhere trying to get me to show them an ID. We just got to figure out where it is. They don't have it there. They sent me over.
Americans told you that it was here?
Yes. And the AirTag says it was. We watched the AirTag over Texas, over Colorado, over Idaho, and here. Guaranteed it was on this flight with this bag.
You're asking if there's ID.
We didn't call right.
Yeah. I just see the file from Dallas that they said that they have the bag.
Hey, look at that. Where was it?
On this wall right here.
Just with nobody near it.
You rushed it. They put another tag on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and they rolled it.
Oh, the same thing with yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one too. But this one they send it on the. It was on the carousel though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this can't go on the carousel, but so it was just sitting against a wall. So the gun case was left by the rush bags, just, sitting along this wall. Great job. Like, if I didn't have an AirTag, this day would have ended with me disgruntled, like walking away, being like, well, I guess it's in Dallas. Because I can only give what they take me. Like, you're going to give me this information, that's where it must be. And then the bag would have sat against a wall unattended, looking like a very inviting Pelican case with a bright green tag on it that says, do not leave laying around, return to baggage service office. Might as well just say, this is a gun, motherfuckers. So there you go. I had no idea AirTags were that cheap. Frankly, I'm going to put them all over every piece of luggage, every gun, every kit on my left nut. I'm going to put them everywhere. And I hope you do too, if you fly enough to make it worth it, especially if you're flying with firearms. Wherever you go, wherever you land, I thank you very much, Tara. I love you. I love all of you for listening to me rant angrily in a parking garage. There were dogs in that one car, though, so that made it worthwhile. Yeah, wherever you go, wherever you are, wherever you land, hopefully you and your gun make it there safely so you can stay safe up there.